It's live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Jacobs from Ooh La La Spa, Anti-Aging and Wellness, and I have Angie, who was trying to escape for a second, but she's back with Colorescience. And I asked Angie to come today because there are so many new and exciting products with Colorescience, and I haven't seen it, so she is revealing all of this to you and to me at the same time, so I'm so excited. Colorescience is one of my favorite products, if not my favorite. It is my favorite sun care product. I don't want to. It's right up there with my Skin Medica. So I say skincare and sun care. But the beauty of Colorescience is it's not just about the sun protection. It's actually about treatment, and we're treating brown spots. We're treating redness. We're protecting from all of the environmental issues: the blue light, the infrared, the UVA, UVB. What else am I missing? The pollution. Yeah, so there's so many things that it's doing. So this is a product that I 100% believe that every single person, man, woman, child, doesn't matter, everybody should be on this product. And I just told a lady earlier today, I will be so happy if you just take Total Protection home with you. I don't care if you don't do any other product. I want you to take Total Protection because it's not just about the UVA, UVB. It's about the blue light, which we're saying is the new tanning bed. So we're seeing so much damage from our cell phones, our iPads, our computer screens, and this lady was on for 12 to 13 hours a day, which we all are on. And so what Total Protection does is it helps with all that, but it also hydrates the skin. So your skin glows. So it's not just about sunscreen. We will talk about the beauty of this sunscreen, but it's really about the entire product and what it's doing for your skin. So let's dive in. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so what are we doing?
So, first of all, I would like to introduce you to some new shades for our Total Eye. You know, Total Eye has been a #1 seller for you. It's become a #1 seller for our company. It's been on the market for over a couple of years, and it's delivering proven results. What we've done is we've opened up the inclusivity, and we've made 3 different shades.
All right.
So what I have here is Fair.
Okay.
So Fair is also something that matches our Fair brushes.
Okay.
And I know you do sell.
We do sell some
Yes, Fair brushes.
Yes. Most everybody's medium. Even like I always say with my 2 teenage boys who will only use the brush, they use medium as well, and they're as light as I am.
I'm going to grab the medium that you have
back
here. Yes. Because I want
Good.
you to see the difference between the 4
Yes.
shades. So these shades do, again, match up with your Total Protection brushes.
Okay.
The next level is medium, and medium
I know
will,
medium.
just like medium brushes, that will still be your #1 seller.
Okay.
It's just nice to have the opportunity to color match
Yeah, I'm actually
outside of these.
I use the medium, but I'm actually going to try the light. And I love the color.
It's beautiful. Here we've got tan.
Okay. Now, what I love about Total Protection, and that's not that much darker, so that's kind of nice. What I love about Total Eye is it does so much. The most important thing is it has an SPF 35, but it helps with fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with dark circles. It helps with the crepiness under your skin and on top of your eyelid. That's what I love about it. And it acts almost like a base, or what do you call it, a primer for your eyeshadow, which I've never used in the past, a primer, but it really makes the eyeshadow go on. My Beauty on the Go eyeshadow, which is from Colorescience as well, makes it go on so much nicer. But it's that SPF and the change that you're gonna see underneath the eyes, and then that little bit of coverage that you're seeing.
This is deep, and this can be a scary color on our Fitzpatrick levels. However, I did just color match a couple of women that were Fitzpatrick 5 the other night at an event, and they were thrilled.
Yeah.
And they've been following the progression of Total Eye, and they were thrilled to be able to offer or to utilize the product that's in their skin tone.
That's awesome. And what we're gonna, because we'll talk about Even Up and Allcom as well, and the colors I think are a little bit deceiving, especially on my skin color. Like you said, it really has to be on the right Fitzpatrick for it to look the best. So when you look at it, like I'm looking at this going, oh my gosh, that's kind of orange, but it's because I'm so pale that it looks like that. So what I love about this is that you're able to provide for other skin colors and types. What I also want to point out is that the total concentrate is very similar, does not have the SPF in it, and it's clear. This is our evening time total eye. So the combo of using a color in the morning and this in the evening is awesome. You can use this in the morning, you just don't have the SPF, but you're going to layer with your other Colorescience products. Exactly. So you're really probably okay. This would be the one thing I'd be okay with that doesn't have an SPF if you're using all of the rest of the products.
Exactly.
And when I say I love Colorescience, I truly mean I love Colorescience because I can use it post-procedure. And what patients will say to me after, say, a microneedling, a secret RF, even our filler, I mean, anything, they'll say, well, can I put my makeup on? I'm like, no. You don't even know what ingredients are on or in your makeup and in your product. So no, absolutely not. You can't. But you can put Colorescience on because of how natural it is and because of the ingredients, or let's say lack of bad ingredients that Colorescience has. So there's no talc, there's no parabens, no sulfates, no harmful ingredients, no chemicals, and that's why we like the products, love the products so much. Let's talk about the SPF because I keep talking about that.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about how the SPF is physical. Do you want to go into it or you want me to?
Well, of course.
So how I like to describe physical versus the chemical, most of your over-the-counter products are going to be chemical. There are quite a few coming out over the counter even that have physical block in them. So I'm very excited about that. There's been a whole lot of push for sunscreen and having quality sunscreen. And I think you just sent me a study about the chemicals and what we're finding, what the chemicals actually can do to your skin and to your body. And the oceans and all of the things, all the bad things that can happen with chemicals. We already know chemical is not a good thing. So the physical block is zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. And what that means is that they are minerals and they sit on top of your skin. And you remember, especially our age, because we're so young, but you remember the white zinc oxide noses, back in the day. The good news with the Colorescience is that, yes, it has that zinc, but you're not putting white on top of your nose. You actually have, because of the color that we have, you're able to blend it in beautifully. And so I describe it as almost a shield on your face. Like think of a mirror. So when the sun comes in, it hits the mirror and goes right back out. And so it's not being absorbed in. And a chemical sunblock is actually being absorbed into your skin. The sun is going into your skin, and then it's creating a chemical reaction, and then that's what's protecting you from the UVA and UVB, potentially UVA, because that's the other thing that Colorescience does so well is that they have a PA rating. Most products, I know almost all are 3, but most are 4.
That's correct.
And what that is that's telling us how much UVA is in our SPF. And the FDA does not require any testing for the UVA. Everything, the SPFs that you're seeing out there mostly are for UVB. And it'll say broad spectrum, it'll say UVA and UVB, but they don't have any science to show that the UVA is actually being protected, that you're protecting yourself from that. So that's the beauty of our Colorescience products is that you go above and beyond and you test for that UVA and make sure that against that. So when you see, actually we don't say broad spectrum, we say the SPF and the PA+++ or whatever it is, so you know 100% that you're getting protected against UVA and UVB. And then as I said, some of the other things. Now, this one doesn't have the blue light protection, only our total protection products have the blue light in it. So do you want to go into that? Do you want to talk about that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So as you had mentioned, we're really truly leading paving the way really in terms of sunscreen and how it's working and how it's protecting from really
This is why we love live.
So it's really a protecting above and beyond free radical formulation caused from other sources besides just UVA and UVB combined. So we're protecting against infrared radiation, blue light as you mentioned, even pollution, and of course, all of those things in a beautiful way. We're doing it with a patented technology that's coating our mineral specific to our brand, and nobody else is offering this type of protection. We're actually not just talking about chemical versus physical anymore. Not all minerals have been created equally. So looking at what free radicals we can protect against, we're actually protecting against damage caused from those sources, damage outside of just cancer formation, which obviously that's the big one, right? But even things like our portable devices causing brown spots. Brown spots have always, we've had a lot of discussions about how that's been a frustrating issue for me to work with. So just thinking about those different sources of free radical formulation and the damage that it can cause in different ways really is enlightening to me. And as a brand, we've got that covered. We've got the head-to-head studies against other mineral formulations, other medical mineral formulations on the market, and the protection is unparalleled.
Yay! And that's another reason why I love Colorescience, is because they go above and beyond, not on just the UVA, but on all of this. And we're making sure that we have quality products, quality ingredients, and things that are actually going to change the skin, and not just put something on, you look a little bit better, and hey, you're out the door. So I think that's how I choose products, is that we have the science to back it up. We know it's definitely a quality product with quality ingredients. So we'll say thanks, Trish, for that, right?
Absolutely. She's the mastermind behind all of these. So that being said, we have added to the Total Protection portfolio, and I'm really excited. You're going to love these products. So we're already in love with Total Face Shield, correct?
Right. So I got both
of
this.
You've got the Total Face Shield that looks like it's tinted and dries clear. You have the Total Face Shield Bronze that was launched last last fall? Fall. No.
Maybe
it was
summertime.
Summer.
Yeah.
It was summer.
So this one is the regular Total Protection, and then this one you just can't live without, the bronze. And the cool thing, of course we don't use it much in the wintertime, but the cool thing is that this also has we have body sunscreen. So you can use the bronze on your body, and looks like you have a nice tan. Of course, again, I am as pale as anything, so it takes a minute to get it rubbed in, but it is
a little
beautiful.
Goes a long way as well.
Little does.
Little
Yes, it
goes a long
does.
way.
Yes. And then I want to rub in this one too, so that looks amazing. But I want to rub this one in because, as you said, it's sheer.
A lot of people believe that by seeing it the first time that it's actually tinted,
Right.
it does dry clear.
Right. And with my two teenage boys, that this is one that they will use. What they like about it is that there is a little bit of color, so you're not looking as white as some of our zinc in titanium dioxide ones. So it's a beautiful product, and it hydrates the skin. So that's what's so nice. And my younger sister lives in Florida and uses the body bronze every single day as her sunscreen, and she of course gets a little bit of benefit of the color. So it's nice.
I love it for that reason too.
Okay.
So here we've got, drum roll please, Total Face Shield Glow.
Ooh!
I'm
Now,
wearing it today.
I have to say, Nicole said the other day, you've got to get the glow. They are so excited about the glow. So
I love it.
okay.
So it just offers a little bit more luminosity
Ooh.
For a dewier finish.
Yeah, that is pretty.
And I have gotten more compliments from strangers on my makeup since I've been wearing this.
Wow.
It's really, really pretty.
So I'm just gonna go out there and say this one might replace our sheer, except for those that really don't wear makeup, because this is amazing.
It's going to fly off the shelves. It's had such an amazing reception.
It feels so good. Okay,
does,
good.
absolutely.
Love, love, love.
So very fun, upcoming March.
You
So
know,
it's available for order now.
It actually has a nice, usually I don't smell much, but I smell a little bit. I think it smells amazing.
So
everybody does that. Everybody, the first thing you do
Right.
when you put it is
Yeah.
you smell it. But
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about our products, again, you mentioned we don't have a synthetic fragrance,
Right.
so everything that you're smelling is all natural or botanical that's being used
Right.
in the product.
Right.
All right. You're going to love these.
So Angie did come in and share with the team. I wasn't here, so believe me, I've been hearing about all these amazing products and how we need to get them in fast.
These are incredible. Again, these are all products with the total protection, so the Screen technology. They're protecting against all of the things that cause free radical formulation in the skin. And so with these products, we're doing something, I want to refer to a phrase that Trish likes to use, but wardrobing your sunscreen.
Oh,
Yes.
wardrobing.
Yes.
Okay, I
With
like
that
it.
in mind, we are unveiling color sticks. So what color sticks are offering? So we've got bronze, we've got blush, and we've got raspberry. They are so much fun. You can mix the colors. Thinking about lips, cheeks, and eyes.
Oh.
Yes, and there's an extra hydration component to these.
Okay.
So they feel really nice on the lips as well.
Oh.
When I start my day, every day, I use the blush color on my lips, and my lips feel hydrated all day. So yes, very, very fun if you want to play with these
do want to play with them.
colors.
How is it different? I know it's completely different. This is probably a really dumb question, but how is it different than the lip shine? If you're using this on your lips, I mean, obviously you're not going to use the lip shine on your face, but
Exactly. So they're more, I think they're more pigmented, but they're also they're offering the total protection piece.
True,
So
yes.
the Screen technology in the minerals that are offering protection against free radicals from all the things. So more along the lines of enviro protection than even sunscreen, or enviro screen instead of sunscreen, because it's all of the things. But it's also, we're not going to use the lip shine on our cheeks. I mean, some people might already, but it's not as pigmented, or on the eyes. So these are products, like I said, I start every day with the blush color on my lips. I put it on my cheeks. So to apply them, I just apply it on the lips like so, and then on my cheeks, just
interesting.
and then use my fingers, and then I take my fingers. So it's a really quick, easy makeup application too. So it really helps simplify things in the morning. For me, I love that. You know, just take a little bit on my fingers and put it on the eyelid. And again, the Enviro Screen is protecting the lids.
Will you put your powder over it? Because after I do my beauty on the go, I usually will do a whole, thing of powder and then I spritz.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely, you can. So those are our color sticks. Again, we've got bronze, we've got blush, we've got berry. Yeah, it's called berry.
Berry?
I'm just gonna call it raspberry for a minute.
They're pretty.
They're very pretty, and if you look at
Of course, I know,
mixing,
Emma.
so you can mix. Look at all these beautiful colors on you. But there's a lot of opportunity for fun and some extra artistry with these pieces. And again, you've got that skin health protection, overall protection.
That's
total
amazing.
protection. How many times can I say protection?
I don't know. Let's keep
in this
going.
segment.
If anybody wants to count to see how many times we say protection, we'll give you a free some kind of total protection.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
first
love
one that does it at the end gets a free total protection of your choice.
I love it. So those are going to be available for individual sale and
cool.
as a trio.
Oh, very neat.
A
Okay, let me
trio.
see. Yeah, because you'd almost want the trio just for the. These are just lab samples. I just want to see what they look like. So, ooh, fun. Let's stick these right here.
Fun. And now we've got some colorless options.
Okay.
We've got the sport stick.
And I'm just saying, it's about time.
It's about time.
I think I have been carrying Color Science now for, I think even us been out 5 years or 6 years, so a little bit longer than that. So, Heather, it is about time.
Cheers to you, Color Science. Cheers to you.
We are excited about this. The men are going to go crazy.
So you can see that's more like referring to, that looks like it would be like the zinc oxide,
Yes.
the lifeguards used to put on, right?
Right.
But
But it
blends
right
in
in.
really nicely,
so
and
I
it
bet
feels
that's-
really nice. It's
Sorry.
not sticky. Again, it's offering the total protection piece, so truly cutting edge technology.
Oh, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. My kids are gonna go crazy.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna keep
Yes.
going up my arm here.
And that's the thing.
Look at
We have been putting the color total protection brushes on our kids,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
But we're offering now colorless options, which I know my 10-year-old still loves the brush. You know, we've got
There's
something
nothing
for
like it. Yeah, there's nothing like it. But that is amazing. Is this how big it's gonna be?
Yes.
This is not gonna last long in our household. This is not gonna last. I can just see my kids now rubbing it on their arms and their legs, and we do it with the brush. I mean, we go through brushes so fast, but
I think we should sell that in multi-packs like
yes,
we do our
yes,
brushes.
I do. I agree. I agree. Yes, we're throwing it out there.
Yep.
Yeah, buy two get one. Awesome. I love it.
So that's our sports stick, and it's not sticky, right?
No, it's not sticky at all. I mean, it's. I feel like it's hydrating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
hydrating,
it
but
looks
it's
funky when you first put it on. And you're like, that's never gonna blend in, but I don't see it at all. So yeah, no, it feels good. Even on my hands, I don't feel it.
Absolutely. Now we've got our sheer brush. This is going to be 35 SPF.
Okay.
It's going to be smaller, canister-wise, what's offered in the powder form, so it's going to be a little less expensive than the brushes that have the color.
Okay.
And this is also great for acne prone.
Oh,
So
very
great for
good.
the acne prone patient.
Okay, let's do this hand. Yeah. I'm
So again,
feels like a
kids,
brush, yeah. That's awesome. And really, men is what I'm thinking. I mean, really
On the
men
golf
because
course, yes.
yeah, or like you said, the kids. But really, most of the women don't mind just a little bit of color. But those who don't wear makeup or the little babes, maybe. But the medium is so nice. And now the fair is a little light for me as far as the powder goes. But I'm gonna bet the fair for the total eye is gonna be just fine.
I think so.
I mean, I love the medium, and it's like you can see me from the moon because I use so much of it and put it, in other places too. But I do think the fair looks like it'll be okay.
I think so too. And obviously, that's an area we're wanting to lighten and brighten anyway. So that's nice now that we have options as long as that, as far as that's concerned.
Definitely.
But I've done applications before on many different customers, and that's the first thing they think. Well, am I supposed to be so light? Yes, that's the point.
That's the point.
That
I
is
know.
the point.
I'm gonna grab my mirror. I'm gonna try it actually because I always
Sure.
use the other one right over my makeup. So why not my Colorescience makeup? I'm gonna come up with something new that's not makeup because it's so much more. Thanks. So normally we would use the. All right, let's see what this does. Normally we would use the nice highlighter or the silver thing because it's nice and cool. Obviously, I put way too much on, but. How do I look? Does this look good? Do you want to buy this?
Right. That's a great point.
But let me show you, because this is the medium. Just a little bit on there. So I mean, yeah, let's put,
You can
just a
dilute
touch.
this if you want with a little bit, if you want to dilute this side that's a little heavy. A little goes a long way with all of our products. So that's
For
a
sure.
centralized thing.
So we'll just keep blending because that's what I do with the other. I just was kind of show.
I like
a little
the
bit more medium.
I do like that fair
Medium
on you
go.
better.
Is that medium?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go a little bit more.
So it's peachier in tone.
Yes.
So
I mean,
you can
it's
see both
blending,
work.
right.
Both work for you, but I think the fair looks prettier.
It's kind of neat. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which finger to use. I don't know what color I have on. I'm a mess.
So if somebody is out there and they have the medium and they're like you, they think maybe they could use the fair, then obviously that would be their next step.
Let's point out the eyelashes as well because
They
my
look
favorite,
beautiful.
thank you, it's the mascara. I mean, of course I use Latisse, but it's the Colorescience mascara. Soon I'm going to apply all of my Colorescience on a live video, because you really need to see the difference, and I say this all the time, but you need to see the difference with one eye with the mascara and the other one not. I try to take pictures, but it just doesn't capture it. But it's incredible the difference in how it lengthens and it darkens and it thickens. I can't live without the mascara. I truly can't. So
What's nice too is that it's a great complement to your Latisse. Because it's really it's great nutrition for your eyelashes. It helps you adhere or retain them for a little bit longer, and because of the way that it washes off too, you're not tearing off your eyelashes. It washes off in a tubular fashion, and it's water resistant, not waterproof. And that's really important when you're choosing a mascara and you're worried about keeping your lashes nice and healthy. So those are probably all reasons why you are in love with the product.
Love. And no talc, no tar, none of the bad stuff. But I don't have the wipes out here. But the life-changing product in the drawer, life-changing product for me. Oh. No, that's okay. I'll just show it here. But I'm challenged when it comes to my evening routine until this product came along. And so these are wipes, and there are a million makeup wipes out on the counter, over the counter, and they're just not healthy for you. I've never used them because I just didn't feel comfortable using them, because you're just applying more chemicals and having issues with them. So I feel 100% comfortable using this. They're not only taking the Colorescience off, but they are hydrating. And so this sits on my counter next to my sink. I take this, I use it at both sides because there's a little bit rougher inside, and then the little smoother. I don't know, you're probably much better at explaining these. But
what's really the waffle side is really more designed to help lift those minerals from our face. So they even up all calm. They're a little bit thicker that we put on in the morning. That's really supposed to help lift that off the face. So that's a great point.
Yes, I love it, and look at, I've got stuff. I'm joking, but I use that, and then I brush my teeth, and then I put my evening routine on, which includes the Colorescience Total Eye Concentrate. So a mess, you guys. So anyway, that one, and then we need to. That's life changing. I'm telling you, you must have these wipes, and they're only $19.50. So, and there's 30 of them in the pack. So you one a month, and I think it's amazing. But we must talk about our Even Up All Calm. I'm just going to pull these forward because we can't talk about Colorescience and not mention these. Even Up is the whole reason I brought Colorescience into the clinic, because it has so much more than just coverage. Of course, I love the coverage, but it treats brown spots. It covers the brown spots, and then it has that SPF 50 that we've been talking about that is physical. So no harsh chemicals or anything like that. This one is it a PA? I don't think this one actually has the PA rating yet. This is because this came out before you guys started joining the PA rating.
Yes.
So we may get that. But the I cannot live without this product. So I've said 1,000,001 times on my videos that there are 3 things that I put in my carry-on, because if I lose my luggage, I won't be able to function. And the 3 things: Even Up, my Total Eye, and my mascara. And I feel like if I have those 3 things, I'm set. I can go buy my clothes, I can go buy anything, but I would be so upset and so discombobulated if I did not have my Colorescience, those 3 products. So, Even Up for brown spots. Then what they did is they came out with the All Calm, which is the sister product. So All Calm, same kind of thing, SPF 50. This one does have the PA rating, and I think it's a 4. Yes. And it helps to treat redness and has that 50, and it covers it beautifully. And we actually just did a patient I think she was yesterday, and we were looking at her underneath the surface of her skin. We were looking at the redness, and it improved tremendously. She has been doing Secret. She uses her All Calm, but she doesn't use it every single day. So I explained, you have to use it every single day so that you can see even more improvement in the redness. So then I throw the Total Protection up here again, because when I said everybody needs to be on a product of Colorescience, these are the 3 that we start with. Now, if you are 100% against the liquid, then obviously we go straight to the brush. But these 3 are really, it's the end all. You have to have one of them. So
I would add to that.
add to it.
Peppa.
And a Peppa, yes. So I was talking more sun care, but yes, this is definitely awesome with our skincare, and we do love our Peppa. And I know you have a lot of new information about Peppa too.
I do. We have some really great, incredible studies that were, and you were part of the multi-center study originally with Peppa. And the findings from that were incredible. But to me, they were looking at all of the overall signs of aging in terms of skin elasticity, firmness, hydration, all of those components. And when they looked at the multi-center study information and assessed the patients that were in that study, there was like an 93% overall improvement in skin health. So in all of those areas. And the population of patients that actually experienced the highest amount of difference at 95% was actually 56 and older. Because this is a peptide concentrate, and as such, it's a 22% peptide formulation, which is the highest on the market at 22%. But it has intelligent peptides that help upregulate and support and boost that collagen and elastin production. But it also downregulates in terms of things that cause uneven skin tone. So if you have those patients with pigmentation or redness, this is also a great addition to that mix or that piece.
Absolutely, and that's what we saw hands down. I think we had 12 patients, and I was included in the study, and every single one of them, whether they were on, because we did it multiple ways. We did it where they were on our TNS Essential Serum, and we did it where they were on nothing. And every one of them had decreased redness. And you wouldn't even think people were red to begin with, but the change in their skin was incredible. And this one feels amazing too. And really what I love about it is the price point, because the price point is amazing for everything you get with it. And I love that you mentioned that you're not just getting the collagen, elastin, all of that boosted, but you're getting the hydration. And I think that there are a lot of anti-aging products out there that you don't have the big picture and you don't have everything included. And I do believe this one does. Our thing is that we have so much TNS Essential Serum that we believe in, and it's adding this to it, obviously is going to improve everything, but sometimes you have to draw the line. So I think it's not my second choice by any means. I think that every product anti-aging wise is per patient, and we pick according to that, and that's why I feel like this one is everybody can use it. I can't think of anybody that has come back and said, I don't like it, or I don't see any change. I mean, that's what's so impressive about it.
Because it is a product that you can visually see an immediate change. Just even I think with the hydration component.
Absolutely.
But when they assessed it, they did look at patients that were already on really great medical quality regimens versus not.
Exactly.
So maybe they're on an oil of Olay, or they really aren't familiar with having a nice regimen in place. And both arms of those studies saw an immense amount of improvement. I think it was 88% in the patient population that was already on something great medical. So they're seeing a boost with
even though you're
adding this.
Absolutely.
But then I think it was 93% for the patients that weren't on something. So you would expect
absolutely
that, but not a huge variation between the two numbers.
And that's super exciting.
It is.
So this is definitely an amazing product, and you guys continue to bring new things out, and that's what's so great about the company. So I found this the other day, and I wanted to point that out. And so I should put Colorescience in front of makeup, because I feel like this just sums it all up, don't you?
I love it.
I know. So if you have any questions, if you want to come in and do what I did and just put it, obviously we put it on your face, arms, but if you want to come in and try it out, you just call it and make an appointment just so that we know that you're coming. But we love applying the Colorescience so that you can feel it, you can touch it, you can go home and wear it, but you're going to fall in love with it too. So if you have do you have anything else to say? I just think seeing is believing, and it's nice that you have the opportunity for the customers and local customers to come in and try it and know if they love it before they buy it. Right. So okay, well, as I said, we love our Colorescience, and if you have any questions or just want to come in and play, give us a call at 618-288-9117. Good, okay.